So hi guys, how you doing? Yeah. So today is is or was still is the second day which I had chemo, and yeah, can you see me clearly? I don't know. I have lighting problems, but I hope we can have a conversation because I want to talk about something that really I can't get it out of my mind. I can't just seem to get it out of my mind. And I just wanted to have a conversation over a cup of tea. So for those who didn't know, my hair has already fallen out and I already shaved. So this is my new look. Yeah, but then yeah, it is what it is, and I'm here with my cup of tea, very warm tea that I want to drink as we have this conversation. Well, I wanted to go live and just talk like on a live chat, but it's apparently not possible, so I'm just gonna do this video and I'm gonna upload it. Then you can tell me your thoughts concerning it later. Yeah, so today being the second day which I am taking or I'm getting chemo, I can't get something out of my head. And this is, sometimes we are not grateful for what we have. Or even if we are grateful for what we have, we don't realize really what we have. And this thought came to me through the experience that I had today, through the interactions that I had today with the patients I was with at the cancer center, or should I say at the ward. And I realized people are really going through a lot, and that they cannot even, I cannot understand how they go through it. And this is what happened. So sometimes we go through life with a lot of complaints. We go through life without being grateful for who we are, what we have, where we come from. But then there's this one person who is just grateful for one more day, who is grateful for one more month, who is grateful for one more year. That's all they want. They don't want any more. If it can go up to that one more year, they will take it and run with it and do everything possible to make sure that they arrive, like they reach that 1 year. Yeah. Yeah. So there are people who wake up every day and know this is my time frame. So within this time frame, this is what I'm going to do. And then life makes more sense, or life becomes apparently more meaningful than it was before. Does that mean that life was not meaningful before? No. It just means that somebody has started to live a life with more purpose now. And the person has just realized, yeah, well, I'm not going to be on this earth forever. And the days I'm going to be on this earth, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do what it takes to achieve what I want within this time frame. And I think this is something we often don't think about as human beings. We just wake up, we do our things, we assume it is for granted that we are living, we assume it is for granted we are healthy. Well, some people are given a choice to choose, really. Some are not. Some people are involved in road accidents. They don't have time to choose, oh, do I want to fight and see if I can give myself more time, or it's done. But for us, every day we wake up, we are given a new opportunity. We are given a time to choose. And I'm saying all these things because, well, when I was now like when the infusion was going through, I was having a conversation with one of the patients, and what interested me was she still had hair on her head. So I thought probably it is her first day of chemo, and I decided to initiate a conversation. And I was like, oh, hi. So is it your first day? Because I can see you still have like healthy hair on your head. And she was like, not really. No, Not everybody loses hair when they're undergoing chemotherapy. And that caught my attention a little bit right there. And I was like, yeah, because I thought everybody loses hair, but apparently not everybody loses hair, depending on what kind of medication you're getting, yeah? So it's not automatic that you lose your hair. So anywho, the conversation started from there, and she was like, yeah, the first 2 times I had chemo, I lost my hair, but after that, the 3 times I've had chemo, I have not lost my hair. And 2 plus 3 is 5. Yeah? So like I said, 2 plus 3 is 5. And it just hit my mind that this person has gone through this fight 5 times. Yet I thought they are starting their journey. And at this point, I did not know what to tell the person. I was very careful with my choice of words because I didn't know the state of mind that this person has, and I don't know their faith, and I'm just sticking to myself 5 times through the fight. We have people who are really fighting, and at that point, I told myself I'm not going to lose hope no matter what. And it is not only like in sickness, in whatever thing that everybody is doing, don't lose your hope. Is it in studies? Something is not working out. Well, wake up tomorrow and try a new strategy. Try and go through that paper again and again and again. And if that method is not working, look for another one. Is it a business? Is it whatever you are doing? Like, don't give up and just say, hey, I'm done. I'm not going to do nothing with my life. Whatever comes, let it come. I'm just going to take life as it comes. Well, today, I just got to think about it and I said, God, give me the strength to fight, and just give me the realization to notice how life is of value. It's very valuable what you have. And as long as you have it, you are going to fight. You are going to stay positive. You should not lose your hope. You should, like, hope should be the last thing that you give up on in this life. That is the only thing that is just coming to my head. Some people, they say, you know what, all I want is 2 years. I want to see my kid go to kindergarten. And they are going through medications, they are going through tough procedures just to get 2 years, if at all, to at least see their children graduate or take their children to kindergarten or, do something they wanted to do. And they're okay. If it's 2 years, then it's okay. But some of us, we have a whole life in front of us and we live it so meaninglessly. We live it without a purpose. We just take it for granted. We give up on things we should not give up on. So I'm just coming to you to encourage you that hope should be the last thing you lose. When I looked at her, I did not have words to say. I did not know what to say. I did not know what to feel. Then I just told her, I will pray for you that this goes well and that this thing will never come back again. She looked me straight to the eyes and she said, it is here. It's not going to go away. Even if it goes back, there are high chances it will come back. So this is my life. And at that point, I just kept quiet because what do you tell such a person? What word of encouragement would you give to a person who knows that, I'm not looking up maybe to 100. I'm not looking up to a future, a long future. I'm looking up to the near future. And this near future is not defined. It could be a week, it could be 2 years, it could be 5 years, maybe less. Unless there's divine healing, which is possible because it's also God who keeps people. But then some of us, we have, we are healthy, or maybe not even like totally healthy, but we have life. And we are not living it with a purpose. So let's try and find purpose. Let's try and live a life that is more, with more purpose. Just don't wake up and do whatever you want, just living anyhowly. In this world, we are not going to stay here forever. These are thoughts that you are confronted with most of the time if you're going through such situations. And it's a reality that we don't think about. But then all of a sudden, when you know you have a time limit, life starts to make sense. Things start to, you start to live a life full of purpose. It does not mean like before there was no purpose. There was, but we just choose not to live a life of purpose. We just choose to live a life of, I'll do what I want, wherever I want. I give up on things that I have control over. We have people who have no control over these things, but they are really, really, really fighting. And just this thought brought me to the book of Psalms 12. The book of Psalms 90:12, the book of Psalms 90:12 says, teach us the number of our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. That we may gain a heart of wisdom. Teach us the number of our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. That's a thought that should sit in there. And every day you wake up, live a life of purpose. Every day you have, just know that there is hope. There is hope to change things. There is hope to achieve what you want to achieve. It's a whole new day to give you a chance to try it in a new way, to fight in a new way, to strategize in a new way, to study in a new way. And even if it does not work on that day, the next day wake up and try. And the next day wake up and try. Keep on trying, keep on doing something. Just don't lose hope. Just don't stay there and say, I give up. We have people who have no option of giving up. They have to fight because that's all they got. So it is a thought that has really, really been going through my mind. And I thought, I will share with you people. Maybe encourage one or two people who are going through difficult times. And they think, this is it. I can't move on. I can't keep on going anymore. You should not give up. You should not lose hope. You should keep on fighting. If it's 20 times you're trying a thing that is not working, just don't give up. Try a new way to do it. And because you're alive, you cannot just give up. And also when we go to the book of Ecclesiastes 9:4, the Bible says, anyone who is among the living has hope. Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better than a dead lion. So maybe you're feeling inadequate, or you're feeling you don't have strength, you're feeling, oh my God, it's not working out. Everyone who is among the living has hope. Even a dog which is alive is better than a dead dog, than a dead lion. So you're better, you're able, you're capable, and just keep on trying. Just keep on fighting. For those who are going through cancer, who are going through sickness, I know that it is, the things we go through is, words cannot describe it. But then me just hearing someone saying they have gone through that journey 5 times, and the news of any slightest news of hope, they are so happy. The doctor will come and say, well, I've been checking your progress, and that the tumor is still there, but it has not increased in size, and it's still there. It's not growing small, but it has not increased in size. You should see how happy and how grateful these people are, just saying, oh, that is good news. Wow, that is good. At least there's hope. At least there's hope. Maybe it will grow smaller. Maybe, just maybe. They hang onto every little hope that they have, that they can hold on to see their children go to school, to see their children grow up, or whatever you're wishing to achieve. So guys, I just can't stop thinking about it, and it has really encouraged me like 1,000 folds, because I was thinking, oh God, how am I going to go through this? Oh God, I don't have the strength to do it. But then this situation just reminded me that yes, As long as I'm alive, I have to do it. I'm going to fight. As long as I sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow, no matter how bad I feel, I will brace myself. And even if my body refuses to work with me because it's the physical, it refuses, sometimes it's tired. But here in my mind and here in my heart, I will refuse to give up. You know? Yes, I will sleep. I'm not saying I'm not going to sleep when and rest when I need to. I will. But then I will wake up and I will do the things I'm supposed to do and try to live a life that is as fulfilled as possible, that is with purpose as possible. I will direct my energy to my studies and just try and say that I do it with more purpose. Because there's no situation that lasts forever. Sometimes this thing that like this season will be over and it's part of my life. I have to be accountable for it. Yeah. And I'm now thinking very, very specifically about us young people. Sometimes we just want to enjoy our youth and do the things we want to do, and we think it's okay, and we are not living a life full of purpose. We are doing things because other people are doing them. Reflect. Just reflect. There's somebody who really they do things because they have to be done, not because someone else is doing them, but they have to be done. They have to achieve something. So probably we should approach life with a little bit more care and a little bit more with wisdom, basically. Keeping in mind that we will not be here forever. And for the time that we are here, let's live a life that is led with wisdom and a life that, is thought through. Yeah? And my tea is getting cold. So on the other part, I have just been reflecting about it. And then I look on the other side and someone is told, hey, today you will not be able to receive your dose because your body cannot handle it. So please go home and stay for 1 to 3 weeks until your body regenerates enough blood values or the white blood cells that can be able to handle, the treatment. And what got me going at this point is, my leg is becoming numb. Sorry. Ow. Just have to stretch it because my nerves are also playing a trick on me. So the ladies told to come back after some time, and you can see the disappointment on their faces. And I couldn't stop thinking about sometimes we have no control over things. And when we have no control over things, what happens? Where do we go to? Where do we run to? To whom do we go to? Who understands you even at that point? And she would be asking the doctor, oh, what can I do? What can I do? And the doctor is like, nothing. You can do nothing apart from just taking care of yourself, protecting yourself from infections and such things and so forth. Yeah, then you notice sometimes you don't have, the body does what it wants to do and you have to trust it that it will regenerate. You have to trust it to do what it's supposed to do. So one way of trusting it is, first of all, not losing hope. That even if it's 2 or 3 weeks later, it has to regenerate itself. Maybe it needs a little bit more time. At that point, it's very frustrating because it means your treatment time is increasing and so on and so on. And it's a very, very, very devastating moment. Very devastating moment. And I just thought to myself, I pray that I get, like, my body accepts this treatment for the period that I've been given, that at no point I'll have to be told, oh, please come after 2 or 3 weeks later for us to do this, because now it can happen. But I'm praying that God will just walk with me through this journey and, just give me divine healing, that when it goes away. But if you find yourself in such a situation, for those who are sick, I still just want to speak and the message of hope. Don't give up, don't lose hope. uh, if you have a loved one who it's just not working the way it should have, please speak words of encouragement, please speak words of hope, please try and just lift up their spirits, and be grateful for what you have. Be grateful that you even have a choice, to say, I will do this, or I will not do this. Some people don't have a choice. The only choice to have is to wait and you know and just stay in the hope that things will be better. So today I have really been reflecting a lot on those two things, and I just decided, let me just share how I feel today, now that I'm able. Probably tomorrow it is one of those days I will need a break and just sleep and give my body time, to just take it in slowly. But then just to remind myself that everybody who is among the living has hope. And also just to ask God, please God, give me wisdom and remind me the numbers of our days, and help me live a life that is full of wisdom. Not a reckless life, not to do things because people are doing, and to value life. Value life. If you have it, just value it. I think, like right now, I can't stop thinking of people who do things with their lives that you ask yourself, okay, do they really realize what they are putting at stake? Do they really realize what they have right there, that they just play with it the way they want? Well, you can still do with your body what you want to do, and with your life what you want to do, but just try and live a life full of wisdom, because wisdom will not tell you to do some things, and then at the end of the day, when things are not reversible, or things are not going well, and the body is destroyed, and it just puts life at a point where nothing much can be done. So it's just a reflective moment for me. Like I said, it's going to be a journey of emotions. It's going to be a journey of reflection. It's going to be a journey of experience. And this is one of those days where emotions, like you cry not for you, but you cry because someone else's story or someone else's experience is just way and beyond what you can imagine. So guys, let's not lose hope in everything that you do. As long as you're alive, as long as you're going to wake up tomorrow, please keep the hope. Change the story, change the strategy, do what you have to do. When it does not work the first time, go for it the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, and the fifth time, and the sixth, until when it works. As long as you're on this planet called Earth. Because some people, they are not trying these things on business. They're not putting up a fighting spirit because of a career. They're not putting up a fighting spirit because of studies. They are putting up a fighting spirit because of life. They are trying to fight for their life. So in whatever sector it is, just remember, as long as you have this life which someone else is fighting for, you can always fight for whatever you're looking for. So that's just a very quick reflection. It's not really quick, it's a long reflection, but I was happy, and I'm happy that I'm able to share it with you. And yeah, just have a talk and a conversation. Maybe next time it will be on a live chat, then you can be able to send your comments, and you can be able to chat with me and engage in conversation with me concerning maybe the topic I'm talking about. It will be such a pleasure. And yeah, love yourselves, and value life, and everybody that you meet out there, you don't know what they're fighting just with. Be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. And if you don't understand why somebody is doing something, or they're acting the way they are doing, and you have your own opinions which are strong about someone, it is important to approach somebody and ask them. It will give you probably a better understanding of who they are, of what they are why they are doing what they are doing, and maybe to help you know how to understand them better and treat them with more compassion, and yeah, and probably even help them in the things that they are going through. And it is going to be a very beautiful thing. So it is important to know the story of someone else. If I had just sat next to that woman and never engaged in a conversation with her, I would have thought, oh, wow, maybe it's her first, or maybe it's nothing serious, or oh, maybe it is just anything. But then when I engaged with the conversation with her, I got to know part of the story that she's going through, and it was very eye-opening. And if I was to interact with her maybe later or again, then I will know what kind of words to use. I will probably approach the situation with more compassion and more understanding. Yeah. So let's learn to have conversations. Let's learn to ask questions. Let's learn to try and interact with people. And let's learn to know each other better. Yeah, so even as I close like my session this evening, if you like such kind of sessions, such kind of conversations, please let me know, and I will be sharing my experience, and I will be sharing my thoughts on things that I learn as I go through this journey. Yeah, and it will be nice. Also, I will appreciate if you like and if you subscribe, if you comment, if you click on the notification button. It just shows me that you're with me in this and that you're following me, and it motivates me to, keep on posting more videos and keep on interacting with you in this way and in this form. So above it all, I just want to wish all of us, it's night here. I don't know when this video will be uploaded. It is night here. I want to wish those who will see it tonight a lovely night and blessed days ahead. Let's not lose the hope. Let's keep on fighting, no matter how many times it is, because as long as we are alive, we are better than a dead lion. Bye. See you next time.